Aston Villa will compete with Manchester United and Newcastle United for French winger Moussa Diaby, whose price is £50 million. According to a report by Daily Mail, Moussa Diaby is the subject of interest from Aston Villa. The villains have made checks on the situation of the Bayer Leverkusen attacker. The French winger, whose price tag is £50 million, is also a target for Manchester United and Newcastle United. Moussa Diaby spent his formative years in Paris, his hometown. The 24-year-old began his youth career at Esperance Paris 19M before graduating from the Paris Saint-Germain Academy. But he made his breakthrough as a professional footballer after joining Bayer Leverkusen in July 2019. The French winger has been a regular for Bayer Leverkusen in the last 4 seasons. And he has a solid tally of 49 goals and 48 assists in 172 appearances thus far for Die Werkself. In addition, Diaby has established a foothold in his national side in the last couple of years. Meanwhile, his progress has captured the attention of several top clubs, including Manchester United, Newcastle United, and Aston Villa. Reports last month stipulated that Manchester United viewed Diaby as a replacement for his compatriot Anthony Martial. But the Frenchman is not a like-for-like replacement for Martial. That said, he can be the long-sought right-wing solution for Manchester United amid controversies surrounding Anthony. As for Newcastle United, the Magpies hold a long-standing interest in the 24-year-old. They have been keeping tabs on him for well over a year. But a move has never materialized for Newcastle United, with Bayer Leverkusen holding dearly to the mercurial winger. Meanwhile, Diaby's next destination could be Aston Villa. The report claims the villains have made checks on his situation at Bay Arena. And with Unai Emery building a squad to mount a top 4 challenge, Diaby is a viable target for Aston Villa. Meanwhile, Bayer Leverkusen will demand around £50 million to part ways with the French winger. Aston Villa, Manchester United, and Newcastle United usually tend to have enough finances to afford to pay £50 million to secure Diaby's services. But with financial fair play implications at play, Aston Villa might have the opportunity to sign the French winger ahead of the other suitors.